Welcome back to Apollo Justice, and we're continuing on with the Turnabout Corner case.
Alright then.
Alright then.
So, let's move now to the scene of the stand theft.
Oh boy.
No. What do you think about Teletubbies? No.
Time
Yeah,
for
no.
Teletubbies! Time for Teletubbies!
So, what's this place? Shut up.
Those things are terrifying. This would be Mr. Eldoon's house, silly.
Wow!
Oh, he has a dog.
Aw.
Oh, so this is where his stand was stolen from.
This is the guy's house.
And he has a political poster in the
Hello, I'm
background.
Mr. Eldoon, and welcome to my crib. I can see a piece of evidence lying on the ground already.
Why do you assume everything's evidence?
Because he's a lawyer. Ooh, an America.
Well, now.
Meractis.
Look, there's a police car parked over there.
Bargain. 3 shots for the price of 1.
Lovely.
You're right. What's with the sparkly entrance? What is this place? A hospital? It's like a
Well,
hotel entrance.
That's what we call a clinic.
It's like a hotel entrance. Jova, I've seen clinics. Doctors there's a so-called doctors around here that's about a clinic. No clinics I've seen are like that.
Jump America's medical system has gone really to
It's
the
a
shit.
Regal clinic.
Oh! That's where the thief went.
Into
You
the
ever seen
How
doctors?
do you know that?
You ever seen Doctors, Shiri?
Yes.
The thief. Basically, it's the only major soap we here in the Midlands have left.
Zero?
The one who snatched my shit and ran into the clinic last night.
Ew! Come on.
I can't say this line.
Let's
So
add,
you resort
like,
to
the-
swearing instead. Anyway, Pedro,
let's
back.
add the MLP censorships on the side.
Swearing is less weird.
Anyway,
I doubt it.
Anyway, that's how she knows Pedro, because she was chasing after said thief.
Well, there's only one way to be sure. Let's investigate.
Ta-da!
No.
Where
And
I
I only
really...
was going to say to the whatever to.
True, sorry.
Tio.
Ah, there you are, sorry. Well, you had anything yet?
But he
We
just
just
started.
got here.
Those amazing eyebrows.
Yes.
No, not yeah. Is it? Hey, he got them off the Japanese Ratchet and Clank design.
Okay. The longer you laugh around here, the saltier your victory ball gets. Just remember that.
Yes, sir.
It'll be all you'll have to eat, too.
Save the light. Leaves the press continue.
I know. I think I was getting something to
Wow,
drink.
another line that was paced for me, apparently.
This bowl of noodles is sounding less like payment and more like punishment.
As
It'll
Jova
be a
pointed out, I seem
payday.
to have one line for every character.
Amazing. So you'll be like the June foray of the group then, Shiroi?
So your stand, Eldoon's Noodles, was it? Also, save the lights.
Oh,
Yes,
so
I
that's
did.
his stand, eh?
Yes.
Well, Tio, he does have a long generation, so he's one of the JoJos.
Even poses, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Aye, passed down from father to son.
So have you ever had to deal with this man named Dio, perchance?
That stands seen its share of salt. Salt runs in the family, you might say.
Oh,
So
yeah.
We,
you're related
we
to...
suck so much at evil.
A pearl, maybe?
Their
Maybe.
high blood pressure does too.
And sweating.
Sweat, tears, and blood.
Eating all those salty noodles would raise your blood pressure.
Leaves.
So your stand, Eldoon's Noodles, was stolen.
Oh, it wasn't just the stand was stolen, Sonny boy.
More?
I lost those wobbly wheels, my salt-crusted stew pot, my stained sign.
Jeez, did they even leave a crumb that was big enough for a mouse to eat while they're at it?
I didn't just lose a stand, I lost a legend.
Jeez.
Okay.
No one. Sorry.
No one excuse you. No one
Sorry.
steals the legend and gets away with it on my watch.
Ah, the return of Dwibs the Roll Stealer.
Let's find that legend, Apollo.
Okay.
Isn't it about time we bought a new one?
I don't know,
He's
Apollo.
purely a bum.
Well, no, not entirely a bum to you. He technically does have a house and he does pay his taxes. He's just incredibly on the down low.
Yeah. You had Sonny Boy, it happened last night.
To the point where that's
Oh,
literally
my
how he
God.
lives.
It was dark and stormy. I was blowing my whistle like always, crying the town I was.
Oh,
Yeah.
The smell of broth filled the streets, thick and salty. Ew.
Everything's salty.
Your noodles don't sound very good.
Yeah. I got home, well, right before 10 p.m. I reckon.
You're out that early? Damn. Guess he's not aiming for the late night market.
It's a shame, that's usually very rewarding. I washed my bowels and gave the wheels a squirt of grease when I went inside.
Actually, it's bowls, not bowels, because otherwise you're making it sound like he's literally washing his bowels. So.
and that would require surgery.
Early this
Sure it's
morning.
not Tio's accent.
Work starts early.
And to a point where I'm basically the English teacher of the group.
That may have been the accent there, but fair point. Wait a minute. Obviously, I'm the one who has to tell you how to pronounce English stuff.
I washed up on the salty shores of Ruination.
Actually, Pedro corrects us more often than we should admit.
True.
I stand my whole life in it, nay, my whole being.
So let's see. The African American and the Portuguese men are the one who have to teach the native English bloke and lass how to speak
You
English
are a
properly.
disgrace to your kind.
All my soul, why the explosion? All my soul stuff, my noodles, my bowls, my dreams.
But hey, at least you still got your hopes.
And your
And a
dreams.
dog. And your
And
My
your
dog.
problem,
wife.
with, my problem with Guy is that, like, literally every single thing is always that, and that's literally his one thing.
Yeah, that's not
Like,
actually his
that's
one. That's
What
a,
was this? Yeah,
I wouldn't
don't
say
know.
that's his one
Not even
thing.
funny.
I wouldn't say that's his one thing. Then again, I guess it's a different point of view.
You know how that stand today.
I actually like Plum though.
I'll be forced to
Yeah.
walk the street petting that
Yeah, Plum
bowl,
is fine.
my last bowl. Yeah, we get it.
Please, I'm under enough pressure here as it is.
You gotta solve these crimes, Apollo.
Alright.
Now let's look at the garage.
That's it. That's where the Fifu snatched my stuff ran to.
Shiroi,
Just read it, Shiroi. We all have to read them
I'm a
eventually.
firm believer in sticking to the script. You must say the P word.
Yeah.
My
It's a crying
mother is
shame
out-
that it is.
I typed it in the chat. My mother's right outside the door. I'm not saying that line.
She'll know if you're commentating on a game.
Just tell her your voice acting. She'll understand.
If I have to steal, make it my loincloth, not some pretty girl's panties.
Thank God we are not
Tio-
looking for that.
Tio's saying that, and this parent's not going to come here and say, Tio, you're saying on it.
Dweebs,
You know,
my
one thing
parents
I
know
will
jack
say-
shit about the English. I could be telling any blasphemy they want, I will not understand. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past that good-for-nothing doctor.
Oh boy.
Also,
Yeah.
speaking of doctors, it's a good thing that Dr. Harty doesn't know what's missing.
I know, right? Wait.
Why detectable animosity here?
Unless it was him who did it.
Ew, ew. Oh my god.
Then again, he'd probably be boasting about it if it was him. He's not exactly the most covert.
Alright, examine the dog. Yay!
It's interesting because my parents swear. My parents swear as much and and are just as shameless as I am. So I guess that's,
Yeah,
I guess I got lucky.
my parents do as well. That's why it was perfectly okay for me to do that.
Wait, so if it's okay, then wait, what?
Whatever.
I'm sure the
That-
dog has a
this
real
is
name, too.
not uncommon.
No, I mean, to replace the word that's actually there with just
Also,
Really, they'd rather hear you
Name-
swearing than talking about
Name's
undergarments.
Spoon, and it's a she, by the way.
Oh.
Spoon doesn't seem so lively.
also,
So- There you
Who's
go.
the-
That tick did it.
Who's on the vote poster over there? Is it Phoenix Wright with a Hitler mustache?
It looks like Saddam Hussein. She didn't get her bowl of salty broth this morning, that's why. Wait, maybe that's the twist. Since it's a Capcom franchise, maybe that's the villain of Bionic Commando, the first one.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Poor little thing.
Poor doggo.
Oh.
Apollo, let's find the stand soon for Spoon's sake.
Now it's up to you, Apollo. If you don't help, then a dog will die.
Help me, Apollo, you're my only hope.
I'm pretty sure dogs aren't supposed to eat noodle.
No, they're not at
No,
all.
they're not.
That wouldn't stop them, though.
No, it won't. But you cannot let them do that. That's poison to them.
Yeah.
It's like chocolate.
Yeah.
Well, chocolate is the most obvious example. But
Save
yeah.
the lights.
Although you can make
When did this
cakes,
become
like
Kingdom
chocolate
Hearts?
cakes for dogs. Save the light indeed. Now, Mr. Eldoon's house is practically in the dock here.
Remember, Apollo, you are the one who will open the door to the light.
I'm
I
actually
guess the
thinking
hospital
more
clinic
Steven
next
Universe
door.
references.
Blocks the sunlight.
Everything's gone wrong since they built this monstrosity.
Wait, I thought you were in the other screen. Why are you suddenly here now?
He ran
Just
over.
jumps. Bro needs sun or it rots. What's a man to do?
Move somewhere else.
On
We
his
just want
salary,
our customers to get food poisoning so we can turn a pretty profit.
Wouldn't they be arrested then? Seems like a lot of trouble to go through for a few extra patients.
you never know, Apollo. Medical community can be
It's
pretty
all a
cutthroat.
conspiracy. Alright, it's...
Unfortunately, I can't look at the post.
Oh.
This house is, well, it's old?
Well, fuck you, Trucy.
That's putting it
Old
kind
houses
of.
should be treasured.
You're very judgmental, Trucy.
It's been well loved, that's for sure. I lived here with my wife for many years now. It's got character though, just like my soup.
You know, whenever you
his-
say something has character, that's often code for it sucks, but it's somehow good for me. I
What's,
just haven't found
what's his-
out yet.
What's his wife called? Soup House?
Well, the house has more character than he does. So.
I just thought character was a positive, and yeah, that's his wife's name, Soup House. That's quite a sign. I take it that's a new as opposed to old.
No.
Ha, you like it? Made it myself, I did.
You didn't
Hello,
have
I'm-
enough money to make an entire sign for noodles, did you?
Hello, I'm Mr. Spoon. Have you met my wife's soup?
I meant to write noodles, but ran out of space.
Okay.
Prior planning prevents poor performance.
Oh,
She's got a point.
Twister.
Well, what's wrong too?
all this alliteration, it's the foolish thing again.
I love alliteration.
I like alliteration too.
Don't worry.
I mean,
You
Tio,
get-
Joe, don't worry. That's not Trucy's.
You get rifled over a little too. Seriously.
It does have a certain power of denial about it.
look at what he has to work with, Apollo. You'd be in denial too, I think.
Is this yours, Mr. Eldoon?
Alright. Hey, there's the heart and soul of Eldoon's noodles. The bowl absorbs my salty soup. Pretty soon it's gonna taste just like EU noodles. That's
Good
disgusting.
goal to have.
Wow, it does smell like noodles.
The hygiene inspection here would have a field day.
Yeah.
Well, he lives right next to a clinic.
All my other bowls got taken away with my stand.
Dang.
Get it back from me, sonny boy. I'm begging you.
Okay. Ball added to the court, reckon?
I'm sure it's gonna be important in the court.
Isn't it
Yeah.
always?
You have to give it to the judge so he can eat something. I understand if there was an ambulance outside, but a police car?
Maybe they're tax evaders.
Maybe.
How specific?
Taxi base. So what
Free
does Wesley
shots for the
start
price
from?
of one.
Oh, sorry, miss.
I love how it is in the clinic there. Bargain. Free shots for the price of one.
Not going to the clinic today.
It's like that commercial of ammunition in Grand Theft Auto. Shoot now, pay later.
Did something happen?
Also, aren't vaccinations
Oh
obligatory?
no, nothing to say here. Wrong.
Sorry, what was that?
Shouldn't vaccinations be obligatory?
Yeah, some
It
are,
depends
some aren't.
too.
You have to find someplace else to play doctor.
I mean, the flu shot is not
Why
obligatory.
do people think we're plague?
Well, the flu shot is
Do we look like
obligatory
an
if you're in a
ACP
certain category.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
And,
that, but people outside that category can get it too, but they have to pay for it, obviously.
Yeah, it's not much, but yeah, you know.
We need a little more info on this Merrickett clinic.
We could ask Mr. Eldoon.
Miraculous.
He's their neighbor after all.
Fuck you, I'm calling it Merrickettus.
Miraculous ladybug?
And we should check out that garbage.
That shows on
Garage.
Netflix.
Not garbage, garage. Come
There's
on,
probably garbage
Trucy.
in the garage.
That shows on Netflix, but I haven't
Yeah,
seen
I'll censor it for you, Shirai. Go ahead. I'll censor it for you.
What if the thief who stole my
Beep beep.
is still
No, don't
Oh.
worry, Dwibs. I'll be the censor for the rest of this playthrough.
Okay, that's gonna get old quick. Sorry, please just say the word panties for my sanity.
The Merrickettus clinic, huh?
What
Oh,
about
okay.
my sanity?
Peanut
Joe?
butter.
Okay, Shiroi. Jova's life is in your hands.
Yeah.
They must be quite profitable.
So if I die, you can write on the will, and for the program of my funeral, died because a Welsh woman could not just say one simple word, the P word.
Actually, Jova, fine, that's okay. I have a better idea. Next time. Next time it comes up.
Here lies
No, guys, I got it. I got it, guys. Sherry will stop just short of the word panties, and I'll say panties like a computer.
No.
Mm.
Here
Oh,
lies
in
Jova.
Microsoft Sam style?
He never scored because of panties.
Hey, yeah. Do you think something happened next door? There's a police car up front.
Probably gave someone food poisoning, I bet.
That's
Why?
not a thing you should say out loud.
He's pessimistic, but he has a reason for that, admittedly.
Well, yeah,
Dwibs.
his doggo's sick.
Dwibs.
Dwibs.
No, he's not up yet. You know, if anyone's at risk of giving someone food poisoning,
Pass Dwibs.
how can it be me? That wasn't my line.
No, we were talking about how it was taking a
Press it.
while.
Police car got here this morning, actually.
Oh.
I asked what we were up to, but he wouldn't even tell me, the neighbor.
Classified.
Did he piss them off, or did his wife piss them off?
Probably flipped bird.
He flipped a burger.
Yes. So it's like Parappa the Rapper 2, where burgers turn into noodles.
Yeah.
Not at all surprised much, the doctor works for the wrong crowd.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Doctor works for the bloody.
Was just a
The
matter of
Bloody
time
Mary?
before he got what he was
Dwib-
coming to.
Dwibs, mind your tongue. Come on.
The wrong bloody crowd.
Also, Jova, for your sanity, I will try to say the P word.
Aw, thank you, Shiroy.
All right then. I'll
Never
be
mind
coaching her
about
through
that.
it.
Indeed. Yeah, Coach your Monsters University style.
See, why are you saying that?
Please.
Okay!
Jova, what
Oh.
are you talking about? That movie's apparently garbage, don't you know?
What do
Now
we
we're
have
in the,
here? We have a Superman mannequin, a skeleton, a green car,
And
and a key.
Now we're in the garage.
Oh,
Alright, you're right. Just in time. Go ahead.
Okay. This is the place where the pickle snatcher ran.
and there you go. I'm dying now. Only you actually getting it right next time, kids.
Jova, are you not feeling so good?
Oh god, no.
Let's Chewie, go on.
Jova's not feeling so good, Shiroy.
That's
You see what you've done?
That's actually the erotic parody with Infinity War. Thanos collecting the superiors.
Like
Alright, Shiroy, you can do it.
Close like a pair of pickles.
Nope. Alright, never mind. Sorry, Jova, I'm gonna have to go back to censoring.
Not just that, Shiroi, in context of the situation,
Try
that
not
actually
saying panties
works.
so many times.
Yeah,
Thank
Yeah,
yeah,
you.
why-
actually, it's that.
Yeah, otherwise you'll kill either Shiwari or Jova.
Alright, let's see the cat,
Also,
please.
you're right,
Let's look at the ladder.
Oh, no.
Look, hang on.
No,
Look,
we're
it's a
not
fo-
doing this.
Look, it's a
it's
it's
a
a folding
ladder!
it's a folding it's a folding ladder.
Polly, that's called a step ladder. Come on.
Like Daddy would
Like
tell
a-
her.
It's like a clockwork.
Also, I am now barely alive now. Thanks,
A
Joy.
step ladder. How is that different from a regular ladder then?
You uncultured swine. It's a much more complex it's a much more complex piece of machinery. It's like two ladders stuck together.
True.
Right. So narrow-minded.
Mm.
So you admit that basically it's a ladder, right?
No, not.
Wait. Huh?
Are we actually having the conclusion of this eternal debate?
You have to look past the form, at the essence of the thing.
No, Tia, we're about
Yeah.
to go even deeper in.
It's a fucking.
Who do you think you are, Yoda?
No, I'm too I'm not old enough.
Can we talk about something else?
What, like panties?
Good one, Dwibs.
How about
What
the
about
ca-
hands?
what about the cat that's looking at us?
Yeah, it's
Oh, the
very.
skeleton.
Someone's there.
It's the panty skeleton.
Don't worry, Shira.
Run!
Don't worry, Trucy. It's just preparing for the skeleton war.
Oh, it's just a gold-plated human skeleton.
Gold painted. It looks like
And
a
you
regular
didn't
one.
you didn't arrive at that conclusion at first sight. You had to think about it.
Human skeleton and painted gold.
It's for science, Apollo.
Why painted gold?
There's a mannequin hand waving at us from the box behind the
Big-
skeleton.
Someone was really
Oh my,
bored.
oh my god, Pedro, that
Well,
face.
it is at a clinic after all.
Actually, Pedro, that kind of looks like Android Yamada.
Huh.
This place
Wait,
just screams
Oh
hospital.
wait, you
story.
mean that disembodied thing on
Yeah.
behind the
Doing
skeleton?
something.
On the
Uh,
air, it looks kind of like it.
I don't see it at all actually. So
Anyway, keep here.
Let's look at the kitty.
Hey, a kitty cat! Here, kitty kitty.
Oh,
Kitty.
I do, in fact, stop to
Please,
pet cats
claw-
if I see them on the street.
please,
Aw.
claw her face out.
Oh,
Sherry,
so
what if you catch it? What if you catch germs or something?
Oh, that's adorable.
I don't care if it's voiced. It's not coming down. Hmm.
oh, now we won't.
Here,
Well,
What
here,
is-
use Apollo as a living babe.
we do look kind of suspicious, you have to admit.
Just a bit.
A tad.
It's okay, kitty cat. His hair won't hurt you.
The hair jokes, they're back.
It's okay, kitty cat. She won't make you disappear in her hat.
Ooh, boom.
Oh,
actually, Apollo, that's not what she uses to make things disappear with, as you'll see eventually.
Okay.
You'll see
More on
too.
that later.
All right, let's
Oh,
so
there's
look at the
something.
car
on the
itself.
car.
There's something about this car.
Yeah, the color, it looks hideous.
Yeah, it should be red instead.
Or yellow.
You
at
guys,
least.
you guys are
take a
greenness.
closer
You
look.
know that?
Guys are racist towards green things, you plebs.
Thanks, Dwibs. That was the joke.
Oh, it's a cell phone?
Well. A closer
There's
look.
something
A
standing there
mobile
too.
phone, but let's see what's stuck in the tailpipe. That reminds me.
Of a puzzle?
No.
Oh.
I once read a record of a case that Mr. Wright worked many years ago.
Yep.
Yep. Rise of the Ashes reference.
The
Hmm?
Apparently there was this car of a piece of cloth shoved in the tailpipe.
It fits because, this game was made on the tail end of Rise of the Ashes.
That piece of cloth turned out to be a vital clue to solving the case.
So you
Not to
think
mention,
maybe
Joe,
you're
that-
following in his footsteps, Apollo?
Not to mention, this was the game that confirmed without a doubt that Rise of the Ashes was canon. So
Oh, yeah, thank goodness for that.
I remember that case record whenever I'm checking out a car.
I will admit, one thing I do actually like about the 3DS trilogy is that now they pretty much have rewritten the original trilogy to acknowledge that case as well, so kudos to them for that.
And I always check the tailpipe.
But yeah, as of this game, yes, Rise from the Ashes was definitely canon, for anyone who had any doubts.
Everyone's gotta have a hobby, I guess.
Well, he's a lawyer, so might as well study from the best.
Wouldn't it be funny if... Hey, there's something in there.
Nah, there's no way this could possibly be a clue.
What?
Wait a second.
An
Are these your...
an interdimensional
sorry?
alien from Phantasmagoria 2?
No, so you're next.
Ah! My pans.
Oh, she actually said it this time.
Well, she
No,
said
I
it's...
said pans.
Okay,
Oh, you did? Oh, almost, okay.
Remember, Pedro, in British culture, pants means trousers.
I
Oh,
said
okay.
pans. Wow, thank you, Apollo. You're a genius. Amazing.
by the way, Shuri, it's probably a good time to tell you this, that she says the word panties a lot for a certain reason.
No, really, don't mention it.
Literally.
Shuri, don't be
No,
full
I
kids,
actually-
please.
I actually do remember the reason, so...
So what I'm saying is like, well, you keep trying to censor it, you're gonna turn into 4 kids.
Yeah.
Because let's just say they're a common thing across the element.
So Trucy is gonna. Oh, there you go. Invisible. Go ahead, Shiri. I'll censor you.
You must have a nose for finding girls.
Beep.
There, she said it finally, and now I feel good again. God, I felt like I was fading away there for a
What
bit.
are those?
What are those?
The real question is, what are those?
Please don't.
Also, missed opportunity. You could have made that with
Alright,
strawberries, like
Shiri.
in Ghosts and Goblins.
My little pennies, of course. They've come home to Mama. This is weird.
You
Uh,
could have put them on now?
No, Apollo, no.
also,
Apollo?
does that mean she was not wearing panties this whole time?
You'll
Believe it or not, Theo, that's not at all what you're
What?
thinking.
What?
That's not...
Just
that's
what's
not
to
it.
you.
Watch closely now.
See? Nothing in the patty.
Patty cake, yes.
Patty cake, patty cake. Ta-da!
They're magic.
There you go. She makes things appear and disappear from her panties.
Whoa! Where'd that come from?
No wonder she's so popular.
Basically, Tio, the panties are as powerful as the court record in what they can hold in there. And Tio is now stunned into speechlessness, I can see.
More like, I hope it's like one of those illusions.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
My pennies are in extra dimensional space. Anything can fit in them.
She's not
There you go,
kidding.
Theo.
It's the TARDIS thing.
No, I'm not saying.
Me-
Also, that's
Yeah, my-
kind of like, that's kind of like the character of Iga Eva from the Mickey Mouse comics.
But yeah, basically she has magical panties.
Yeah, that's the. I mean, I hope it's an illusion trick because aside from you know, the whole ghost channeling, the series is pretty straightforward in having, you know, realistic elements.
As realistic as you can get with spirit channeling, but trust me, Tio, she's not kidding about
outside
that.
of spirit channeling, this seems to be a new concept out of nowhere.
You
And
mean
it's,
those panties are a prop? You told me a little sooner.
it's a joke. It's not like you're supposed to take this seriously, too.
Besides, I
Trucy's
mean,
panties put discreetly away in Trucy's pocket.
I guess Tio's about as like, well, it would be a bit unrealistic if we brought in another unrealistic element.
Well, that's one case closed at least.
What are you saying?
Not quite, Apollo. The mission wasn't to find the panties
We
alone.
still have to catch the devil that ran off with them in the first place.
And we also gotta find Plum's bloomers.
Which are essentially the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Same thing, but bigger, probably.
I also don't think they're magic.
I would be really scared
You
if the
believe
wife of the
it's
crime
magic.
lord had magical panties.
Sure. It's a kind of magic.
Oh, hello.
It's a kind of magic.
Dick.
Look, a cell phone. A mobile phone.
Someone dropped it beneath this tire.
Wow, this actually looks like a mobile phone. And this game was made in 2007 when mobile
how
phones
moved, you
weren't
would have
even really
crushed it
that
for
big a
sure.
thing. Or rather, smartphone.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Remember when mobile phones had keys in them?
I wonder if it belongs to the doctor here.
We should bring it to him later.
Oh yeah, the doctor who just happens to have a panty shoved up his tailpipe.
Maybe we should inspect the phone ourselves?
That's invasion of privacy.
I'm sorry. I don't really care about his invasion of privacy considering what he stole. you know?
Yeah.
Screw the invasion
Sure,
of privacy.
you said the doctor did it. The mirror's been broken off. Now, this is a clue.
What? You're smiling like you know something I don't.
So are you.
She's always smiling.
You're keeping a clue from me, are you, Polly?
With the suspensing playing, no less.
A clue. Let's see. Show evidence. Yeah. I think I do have just the clue you've got in mind.
The pennies.
Badge.
Is this gonna be
yeah.
the replacement for the badge?
Yeah, the car door mirror.
Present pennies.
Take that! My clue is this.
What's this theme?
Oh, this is the
Investigation
investigation
core.
theme.
Investigation
core.
core theme, I think.
It is,
2007?
Yeah. Investigation core.
2007.
Oh, it's the same color and size and everything. A perfect match.
Again, this sounds again like we said earlier. This track is unique for Ace Attorney games. It's more
Hip
hip
hop.
hop. I guess we could check it out.
Personally, I prefer Iwadera's style.
I think this style's fine too.
This style's fine. It's far from my favorite of the soundtracks, but it's still fine enough.
Two pieces of garbage with paint on them.
But I will agree with Pedro, I'm so glad we got Iwadare back for the current games.
Look at this, Apollo. Doesn't it go on a car?
I mean, hell, there's quite a few tracks on Ace Attorney 5 that are my favorite of their little
brand.
genres.
Oh yeah, Ace Attorney 5 is my second favorite Ace Attorney soundtrack.
Well, Ace Attorney 5 has my favorite court beginning track.
I'm
I know
still
this
waiting,
is the
however,
general
for.
consensus, but I love the objection theme in Dual Destinies.
Oh yeah, It's,
Which one, Shiroi?
it's an orchestral version of the one from the third game, which Iwadare also did.
There's not just one objection theme, but I digress.
No, I said the one that's a remake.
Well, there are two that are remakes, actually.
The one from the third game.
There you go.
Remix.
Remember, there's a remix of Phoenix's objection theme, and there's a remix of Apollo's objection theme.
The one from Trials and Tribulations.
Fun fact, actually, the remix for Apollo's objection theme is done by the same guy who did the soundtrack for this game.
And I like
Makes
the soundtrack
sense.
for this game.
Me too.
All
Alright, now back to business.
Sorry, Joe. What do you mean from this game? Sorry.
The composer from this game did the remix for Apollo's objection theme in Dual Destinies.
Oh, I thought Iwadare did that.
Nope, check the soundtrack listing. I have it on my smartphone. It mentions that the same composer's name starts with a T.
Yeah, I have the album here. Let me double check.
You'll mope if we leave him alone too long knowing him.
Maybe Iwadare arranged the track and he just credits the original guy as a composer. It's like they're a Game Freak and Pokemon albums on iTunes.
Basically, Dwibs, the way things go nowadays is that, well, Iwadare is like the main composer, but he still does have some other composers to do certain tunes and tracks within.
Yeah,
Which
that's
is
just hardly
kind of a
case worth
norm.
reporting. It's like the Pokemon too. They have a whole composer team nowadays.
I'm looking forward to the Spirit of Justice soundtrack because I hear it's more atmospheric.
yeah.
Not a fan.
I am a immense fan of it.
I like atmospheric tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
And as my favorite
June
remix of
15th.
Phoenix's Trials and Tribulations objection theme. Yo, how
Okay,
goes
I
it?
Phoenix?
I prefer Ace Attorney music when it's being bombastic.
Uh-huh.
It's Siri.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Daddy,
Okay.
how do you feel?
How do you feel?
Not bad, Trucy, not bad.
Look at the face on my hat. That tells you the whole story.
It's good to have you youngins on the case.
You youngins.
Let's old Daddy-O get some well-deserved R&R. Oh, Phoenix, he's trying to sound young. The elderly need their rest.
How are young you fellow kids?
Isn't he only 33?
It's a Japanese game.
Let's check.
Basically, as soon as you
Yeah,
reach
he-
35, you're basically dead.
Yeah, he's 33.
A pianist who can't play a lick.
Yeah, he's a crap pianist. We've cleared up most of the cases.
Oh, have you now? I was right about you. Competent, capable.
Although I don't know, I've heard of a few composers who admit they aren't that good on piano, and yet they've
Yeah, here we
managed to
go.
turn out a couple of good soundtracks.
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
here we go, Java. Yeah, here we go. Java's right. Toshihiko Oriyama did the Apollo Justice remix
Yep.
on the lesson. On the
Toshikaya Horiyama.
Hmm.
Why am I so good at pronouncing those names?
Totally.
All right, let's report our progress so far.
Well, I certainly didn't expect you back this early. You remind me of when I set the record for best first trial ever.
Hey, Mr. Wright, we found your daughter's pennies.
Good. Holly's amazing.
Wait, you found what?
He found my panties so quick.
There you go.
Just make sure you explain it in the right context.
Almost like he was the one who stole them.
What?
It would be quite a twist, wouldn't it, Polly?
You have an interesting concept of praise. Yeah.
And choose your words carefully, Apollo. Did you find the mad driver who gave me that 30-foot toss?
Yeah, it turns out it was Maya. Apparently, it was a doctor from the Maracaitis
Maractus.
clinic.
Maractus.
Maractus, eh? I've heard of him. And he may be the same guy who stole the panties. Nothing good,
How-
mind you.
Nice, I guess.
Is he related to the perv doctor we saw earlier?
Hottie. Oh, wouldn't that be quite an interesting crime?
That reminds me, a police car is parked outside the clinic.
Maybe something happened?
What is this Maractus clinic anyway?
Maracas.
There we are, let's look at the clinic.
All I've heard are the rumors, which may turn out to be true. That clinic's been making good money in a bad way.
Good mini?
Good meaning.
Yes, money, along with the milk.
You're taking the mick. Bad?
Ties to organized crime. The Kentucky family.
Kentucky. The Kentucky family? He did that on purpose.
Phoenix, you need to not start thinking about chicken.
Some injuries you can't take to a public hospital, see?
Great, now I'm hungry for chicken.
Well, now that Britain is done with that KFC chicken shortage,
Yeah. By the way, how did you guys find out?
it was all over the news, like, you know, the FCK, like, you didn't expect that to become a meme.
Well, no, I just thought it would be more British news, although I guess in KFC, America.
Here's the thing, one KFC running out of chicken is one thing. An entire country's worth of KFCs running out of chicken, that is heresy.
Something more unusual than being dead.
Oh, please. I've dealt with dead. My ex-girlfriend tried to murder me while she was a ghost, and it turned out she wasn't even my real girlfriend. Right, let's ignore that and, find that noodle stand. Totally not connected.
Whatever happened to professional curiosity?
It died back in the, Died
The first
back in, 2019. Thanks.
Thanks, really. So,
If I get tired of sleeping, maybe I'll head down to this Maractus place. Look up some info for you guys. Maybe hit him up for some reparations. A little legal action would do me some good.
but you look like you're about to fall asleep.
He's
Mm,
about to get the same as Professor Layton.
I was wondering when I get paid. I mean, I've got bills to pay too, you know. We solved the case of your accident and found a missing article of clothing.
I'm sorry, what kind of clothing did you find again?
you-
panties!
There you go.
Trucy, no!
That leaves the noodle stand.
Oh,
Also,
phew.
I'm also kind of with Sharon. It seems a bit too juvenile. No.
Feel free to drop in if you get stuck.
I won't be doing that. But thank you for offering.
I'd be happy to help with anything not involving money.
Probably spend all of it on your medical expense. Goodbye, quid pro quo. Hello, pro bono.
Do you even know what you're saying, Apollo?
Oh,
No.
basically quid pro quo and pro bono have to do with the terms
Pedro
of when...
Jova, I know. I asked if Apollo knows what he's doing.
Oh, I thought you said you didn't know what he's saying. Okay.
No,
Alright.
Jova, I know Latin when I see it.
Okay, that's done for this part. We'll go back to the office in the next part and plan out our next moves as we continue the investigation in Turnabout Corner. So we will see you then.
See you.
All right.
Ta-ta!
Yep.